Ever seen a cat chase a laser pointer? It's the ultimate showdown of fluff versus photons, right? Well, meet Leo, our neighborhood's fluffiest, laziest ginger cat. His day usually consists of three things: sleeping, eating, and judging the squirrels from the window. But everything changed when 10-year-old Alex, a budding inventor with more enthusiasm than engineering experience, decided his dad's old laser pointer was, and I quote, boring. So Alex got to work. Armed with a spare drone battery, some duct tape, and a magnifying glass he borrowed from his science kit, he created the Laser 3000. It wasn't just a red dot anymore. This was a supercharged, ultra-bright, long-range beam of pure, unadulterated feline temptation. Alex flicked it on, aiming for the living room wall. Leo's eyes, previously half closed in a sleepy stupor, snapped wide open. The hunt was on. The dot danced across the rug, up the curtains, over the couch. Leo, a furry orange blur, was in hot pursuit. He leaped, pounced, and skittered with an agility he hadn't shown in years. Alex giggled, conducting his laser orchestra from the armchair. But then he got a little too ambitious. He aimed the dot out the open window. A fatal error, or perhaps the beginning of the greatest adventure of Leo's 9 lives. Without a second thought, Leo shot through the cat flap like a cannonball. The Laser 3000's dot was now dancing on Mrs. Higgins' prize-winning petunias next door. Leo landed in the flower bed, sending petals flying. Alex, realizing his experiment had gone mobile, sprinted outside, remote in hand. "Leo, wait," he yelled, but Leo was in the zone. He could only see the dot. The chase was on. The dot zipped across the street, and Leo, after a quick look both ways, he's a cat, not a maniac, followed. It bounced off Mr. Henderson's shiny new car, leading Leo on a frantic scramble over the hood. It then scaled the trunk of the giant oak tree in the park. Leo, driven by instinct, dug his claws in and started climbing higher and higher, a feat he hadn't attempted since he was a kitten. From the top of the oak tree, the whole neighborhood spread out below. Alex, panting, finally caught up, pointing the laser down onto the grass. Leo scrambled back down and continued the chase through the playground, under the swings, and around the mitt. He was faster, more agile, and more alive than he had been in years. He wasn't just a lazy house cat anymore. He was a fearless adventurer on a mission. Finally, as the sun began to set, Alex guided the dot back towards their own front porch. Leo, exhausted but triumphant, followed it home. He collapsed onto his favorite rug, panting, but with a gleam of victory in his eyes. He'd chased the dot, he'd conquered the neighborhood, and he'd had the adventure of a lifetime. The Laser 3000 was retired that evening, but the legend of Leo, the great neighborhood explorer, was just beginning. It just goes to show you, sometimes a little chase is all you need to turn a boring day into an epic adventure. Thanks for watching Leo's Big Day Out. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.